I understood that the frequency coordination element of it would work really well, which it did, but I hadn't understood the sound. The audio quality is fantastic. And that combination of those things has pushed it a full level beyond anything else that I know of in the marketplace. My name is Drew Kunin. I'm a production sound mixer. I was first contacted to see if I might be interested to do In the Heights. While I was working in Cincinnati, I was bumping up against the problem that a lot of us have faced, which is that of frequency coordination with a lot of radio mics. The Shure Axient Digital system is able to resolve a lot of those issues for me, and it's removed a lot of the headaches from my daily work.
My elevator pitch to any mixer that I talk to is this system is infallible. You don't have to worry about radio interference. You don't have to worry about coordination. It takes care of itself. My name is Christy Elias. I was the sound utility for In the Heights. There was one moment we were shooting near the George Washington Bridge and rush hour starts. I'd say it was about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm standing next to our behind the scenes mixer and he goes, "What's going on with the wireless out here? Is it because we're by the bridge? Everything is dropping out on me. What are you guys doing?" And I was like, "What do you mean, what are we doing? It's fine. There's no issues. Our signal's strong. Look at our Wireless Workbench." And he was on a different system. I had no idea that the system was taking care of itself because everything sounded fine. And I look down and all of a sudden I see my lights going everywhere, and then there's my event log and it says interference detected. And then it switched to a new frequency and I was just like, this is the coolest thing. How come I haven't been using this the entire time?
It removed the worries of frequency coordination or the gain and all that. But what I hadn't really expected is how good it sounds. And that is ultimately the most important thing. It sounds great. You never hear it clamp down. You don't hear it squash anything, even when someone's really pushing.
The transmission was so clean, and the frequency response was virtually identical to what we were hearing on the cable. My name is Michael Primer, and I work as a boom operator. One of the great things about the Axient system is the rechargeable batteries, the telemetrics that tell you you have 7 hours and 52 minutes.
I've done it like 9 minutes, 7 minutes, 6 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay, let's change it. And it's right. At 2 minutes, you still have 2 minutes of life left. You get a lot of live data from the transmitters, and you can even adjust them remotely. You can change the power level. You can, you can do a lot of things that you could never do from the base.
Working with actors and hiding microphones on them becomes tricky sometimes, especially on a movie like In the Heights, where we had some very, very skimpy outfits at times.
Every day I joked with the wardrobe supervisor and the designer. I was like, you guys are really trying to kill me, right? Because I need to have a pack on them. We want to go live with this. What am I going to do? The shape of the ADX1M is round. It's contoured to fit the body just about anywhere.
The way that the connector is inset on the side is incredibly clever and unique.
They didn't get hot. We didn't have to worry about water or any kind of sweat issues.
They take a lot of abuse. They get dropped on the ground. Hadn't had to, only stepped on once or twice.
Shure has really thought about everything. It's any problem that you could ever have with a radio mic, it's covered. Batteries, interference. Once you tell it to drive itself, it drives itself, and you can focus on what you need to do besides sit there and babysit a bunch of wireless.
It was a big commitment to say, I'm going to jettison decades of gear that I have acquired and spent a lot of money on and embrace this different system because I tried it out. And it didn't take very long for me to realize, oh, it does a lot of things that all my other systems cannot do.